Hi guys, welcome back to Spoony Life Lover. It's Chloe here. Hope you're having a really good day. I just thought I'd do, the first video that I'm going to do is a 20 facts about me video. I just thought it'd be really nice for you to get to know me a bit and find out what makes me tick, basically. I'm not a pro at this, as you can tell. So this is my first time doing these kind of things. So bear with me if I'm not always looking at the camera and I'm looking over here. You know, it's nerves and it's first time, so just bear with me a little bit. Also, I'm on a lot of medication and my mouth gets very dry, so you have to excuse me if I reach for a drink every now and then. So I've took a list of some questions off of a website that I found and some that I've made up by myself. So we're just going to go through the quick questions and I'll tell you as much as I can. This is not going to include much about my illnesses or disabilities. That will be in a separate video, but for now I just want you to get to know Chloe, basically. So the first one is, what can you not leave the house without? Well, this was a bit of a difficult one because being a total control freak, and I mean like total control freak, but the one thing that I probably wouldn't leave the house without is my handbag. Because I'm not one of these people that can just grab my phone, grab my keys, let's go. Because I'm like, well, what if I need a tissue? What if I need this? What if I need that? So I always take my bag, even if I'm just popping down the road. And the next one would obviously be car keys, because I'm not going to get far without that. The second one is, do you have a middle name? Yes, I do have a middle name. My middle name is Clara, and it's spelled C-L-A-R-A. It was given to me by my mum because she wanted it as my first name, but my dad wasn't having any of it. And it was her nan's name, so it's Chloe Clara, which I think is quite nice. Don't mind my name, it could be worse. Favourite makeup brand? Now this is a tricky one because I like quite a lot. I've got quite a varied taste, but I've done one high-end and one drugstore. My high end would be Urban Decay. Got a lot of their makeup, naked palettes, eyeshadow primers, mascara, eyeliner. I've got a lot. And my drugstore favourite would probably be Makeup Revolution, because I think they're really good price wise and I think they're really good quality wise. Some bits are a bit dodgy, but you just have to be careful with what you buy. Number 4, phobias. This was a tricky one because I've got quite a few. Not quite a few, but there's some that, you know, everyone's got. But I am shit scared of spiders. Hate them. Can't watch I'm a Celebrity or anything like that with people having spiders crawling all over them. No thanks, mate. And losing loved ones. I really am proper scared of people around me that I love dying. The next one is, do you ever get mad easy? No. I have got a very long elastic. Very long. I'm a fully qualified nursery nurse and I used to run baby room. So you have to be a very patient person to work with children. So no, I don't get mad easily. Someone has to really push my buttons for a very long time for me to lose my shit with them. So no, the answer to that is, do you want to get married? No. Tea or coffee? If I'm out, coffee. If I'm indoors, tea. There you go. And the coffee that I drink would be a skinny latte. Favourite colour? Probably would be pink and or black and white. Favourite drink? Now, I don't drink alcohol because I'm on a vast abundance of medication, including morphine, and it just doesn't mix. So I only drink the squash that you can mix with water, like juice in the UK, and tea or coffee. That's all I drink. I don't drink anything with sugar in, really, because my mum and dad are both diabetic, so I've never really had it. I don't drink fizzy, don't like it, so it'd either be flavoured water or squash or tea or coffee. Tell us something weird about you. This one I had to think about because there's not really anything weird about me. I'm sure other people would disagree, but for me, there's nothing weird about me. But I cannot stand hair on my neck. I've just had my hair cut from just above boob length to a graduated bob, and even this is a bit too long, like it's touching my neck, so I'm going to go a bit shorter when she comes next time. I don't like hair on my neck, and I don't like hair at all. I like it on my head, obviously. We all like it on a head. But I've got really bad hair loss at the moment from one of the drugs that I'm taking. So I lose a hell of a lot of hair. That's another reason why I had it cut, because it was looking a bit rat's taily and a bit rank, to be honest. So I've just chopped it. And I always wore it up, and that was not doing me any favours either. So I had it cut, and I can't stand it when it's all round your fingers in the shower, or it's like nails down chalkboard for me. I hate it, especially when it's wet. Favourite boys and girls names for children. I don't know if I'm ever going to have children because of my medical conditions. I'm not sure, probably not, which absolutely destroys me, but sometimes you just have to deal with these things. Boys names would be, I've got two for each, would be Oakley and Teddy. I like unusual names, I like different names. I don't go for normal names, but that's just my thing. And for girls, it would be Honeybell and Dolly May at the moment. Do you have any pets? Yes, I do. If you follow me on Instagram, which is Chloe_Woby_88, it is in the description of every video. You will have seen my little fur baby. She's my fur baby, and that is Immy. She is my absolute world, like completely my world. So she is my one and only, to be honest. Sorry about that, guys, my mum rang me. So yes, I have a cat called Immy. She is my fur baby, my fur friend. She's like my child, you know, she's spoiled, she's very much loved, and I totally adore her. Do you drive? Yes, I do drive. Been driving since I was 17. I passed my test at 17. And I drive a Renault Scenic at the moment because it is big enough for me to be able to get my scooter in the back, which I need to help me get around, and it is big enough for me to drive because I am actually over 6 foot tall. So, and I am all leg, and considering one of the legs don't work at all, I need a big car. It's also automatic. 14, question number 14, who do you live with? I live with my mum and my dad and Immy at the moment. Yes, I would love to move out and have some more independence, but there are some days when I can't get dressed on my own, and those days are getting more frequent at the moment due to my illnesses, and there are some days with my heart that I don't feel very well at all, and I don't really feel comfortable at the moment being on my own when I feel like that. So at the moment we rub along really great together, got a great relationship with my parents, and I'm very happy here, and they are very happy having me here. So no, not at the moment, I'm happy. Number 15, favourite book. Well, if any of you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I am a total bookworm. Like, I can read 4 to 5 books a month. I'm not even joking. Some people barely get through a book in a year. Personally, I don't know how you do it. I look at a book and I think, oh, all those stories waiting to be read, all those characters waiting for me to meet. Like, I get proper excited about books. In fact, keep your eye open on this channel because there will be a couple of book reviews coming up, and there will be my top 5 favourite books of all time coming up, so keep an eye out. Too many to choose basically for a favourite book, but I'll give you a couple. Rosie Goodwin's Whispers. I read historic novel kind of things, so things set 1900s and all the way up to the present day, but mainly I enjoy 1900s and anything up to the war, Second World War. Love it. Rosie Goodwin Whispers is a ghost story, but it's set in an old house, and Rosie Goodwin's one of my favourite authors. Also by her is The Empty Cradle. Absolutely fantastic book, couldn't put it down. And Maureen Lee, who is a recent discovery for me, she wrote a series of books called the Pearl Street series, and it's about a street called the Pearl Street during the Second World War, and about the residents of that street and how they all rub along together, how they help each other out, how they really start living when the war starts, which is crazy to think of for us. But I read through those 4 books in that series in a month, so that was a book a week. I annihilated it and I loved it. So number 16 would be favourite film. I'm not really a film person, to be honest. I much prefer just watching like TV series that have been on the telly that I've missed. So like DCI Banks, Vera, Miss Marple, Granny Ella, I know, Scott and Bailey and things like that. They're the kind of things that I watch if I'm going to watch a film that other people would watch. I'm not really a big film person, to be honest. Number 17 is Samsung or iPhone. I have an iPad, which I love, but I do have a Samsung S7 for my phone, and I love my Samsung. I did have an iPhone 4, which I know is very old now, but I didn't really get along with it, so I don't know, when it comes to upgrading I might go for another iPhone, I might not. The next one is funny habits or quirks. I don't really think I'm the right person to be asking about yourself about this. I don't really think you're the right person to be asking. I'm super organised and I hate mess. I'm really organised, and I think if you've got health problems you need to be organised. You need to make sure you're on top of your medication. You need to make sure you've got enough repeat prescriptions coming in. You need to make sure that you've got all your drugs if you're going out for the day. You need to make sure that you're on top of all of that. So I like to be organised. I like to have things just in case. I'm a just in case person, not, oh well, if it happens, it happens. If I'm going to London for the day, then I will pack the bag the night before, make sure I've got my appointment letter, I've got any medication I need to take, medication lists, all things like that. So yeah, very organised, very tidy. Some people hate being tidy, but I love it. Dream job is number 19. I'm a fully qualified nursery nurse, and I used to absolutely love my job, but unfortunately it was too physical for me, but I did adore it. I'm fully qualified in it, and I used to run baby room, and it is everything. I was made to look after children. But my other dream job would be a doctor, because I do actually have an A-level in psychology and human biology, and I would love to train to be either a paediatrician or an obstetrician. And an obstetrician is dealing with pregnancy, if you didn't know, anyone who's pregnant. And the second one would be a Norland nanny, but I'm a bit too common to be looking after Prince George and Charlotte, Princess Charlotte, so I don't think I'd be chosen by any of the posh mum and dads, but that's fine. I can dream, I can dream. And number 20 finally is give us 2 goals you want to achieve in the next 2 years. So the first one is to get this channel up and running. This is something I have wanted to do for 2.5 years. I have wanted to do this. I've kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, until a friend said to me, just do it, Chloe, you've got nothing to lose, just do it. So I bit the bullet yesterday and I'm doing it, and I've really enjoyed filming this today. So to get my channel up and running, to be the best that I can at it, and just enjoy it and do it for me and enjoy it. And the second one is to carry on with writing a novel, which I've started to write. As I've said before, how much I adore reading. I love reading. It provides me with pain relief. It's a distraction. It's one of the best things that I can do for me personally. And I love it. And if I can give that joy to someone else, then I would be a happy lady. So that's it, guys. I'm really sorry if this camera angle is different to the previous clips that I filmed, but I had to take a break because I was getting out of breath with my heart problem. So I had to take a break, so I couldn't quite match up the angles, but I'm sure you understand. But that's it. So really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, share, all the that jazz. Keep your eye on my channel, click the bell or whatever, because I will be uploading regularly, and I do have a lot of videos planned. within the next couple of weeks. Lots of things, including my health videos, medication videos, makeup videos, book reviews, favourite books, all of that is all to come. And eventually there will be some vlogs as well when I get a bit more used to editing. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to going on this journey with you guys, and I hope you are too. So I hope you all have a great Wednesday, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.